In 2020, Deep Isolation launched a podcast called Nuclear Waste: The Whole Story to explore this complex issue via interviews with scientists, citizens, and industry experts representing various pieces of this complicated puzzle. We hope you'll enjoy a few highlights from the series.
There's no perfect solution, but as I said before, the Waste Policy Act of 1982 established deep geologic disposal as a policy. And that's the policy in every other country in the world that is looking at what to do with the waste from their nuclear power reactors. And I think it is possible, and I think we can develop probably sufficient reasonable assurance if we do the geology properly.
And it's really up to governments to decide what suits them the best. And again, building repositories has for a long time been seen as the only solution, and I would obviously take issue with that. For instance, some countries might find it that is too expensive to build a repository, especially for smaller countries. They might only have 1 or 2 reactors. Building a proper repository might just be too expensive.
You know, we're not asking for anything special, just for nuclear to be valued for the carbon-free electricity that it provides, the way that renewables are.
I have learned from my time working with geologic disposal and reactor technology, it's important to keep in mind that no matter what technology you use, there will be some amount of something that needs to be disposed of for a very long time.
We don't have everybody on board with saying, okay, we want to build 1 deep geological disposal site. We want to build 5 sites. We want geographical equity. We want, to manage defense waste differently from civilian waste. There's all these kind of questions related to this that we as a country haven't come together on.
If we don't do that, if we just leave this near rivers and lakes forever, it's going to ruin the water, it's going to ruin the land with very high likelihood. So we need to do geologic isolation.
And, one of the things I find most interesting about this whole issue is that it's not really a technical problem. It's more of a political problem. But when you hear nuclear or nuclear waste, people might think about Chernobyl or 3 Mile Island, and they decide it's the green glowing gook from The Simpsons. And they don't realize a piece of nuclear waste could be easily identified as a glove or a broom, for example.